Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a quick little energy reading for my beautiful collective. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and let's come hang out. Let's do the damn thing, as they say. Good morning to everyone. It's morning for me, so good day, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Just cleansing my energy. All right, let's hop in. Let's get into this. It's so interesting because I have kind of like chakra music playing in the background, and on the title it says full recovery. I feel like some of you, for the collective that's tuning in, you guys are in recovery mode. You guys are in a time of endings, right? Because collectively the year 2025 is a number 9 year, and it's a year of endings. But I feel like there's significant changes happening in your life, collective, where I feel like certain karmic cycles are closing out for you, especially during this eclipse season. I feel like Spirit's just saying, let the cards fall where they may. Like, let things come and go into your life, ebb and flow, right? I feel like what's really meant for you is gonna stay, and what's not for you is gonna be removed from your life. So I see definitely significant changes, and I just feel like Spirit is saying, don't resist it, right? Surrender to the changes coming in, surrender to the endings, the cycles that are closing out for you, collective. I feel like this is a well-deserved break or recovery time for you. This is a time for you to really, excuse me, I'm sorry, you're gonna be hearing our cats fight. I feel like it's definitely been, I just heard a time of great sorrow. For some of you, it's been a grieving process for you. For others, this is kind of just like you're rolling with the punches and you're just like, okay, what's next? I just see the 9 of Wands in my head. So it's kind of like you're holding on, you're holding strong, but at the same time, you're like, I'm tired. And I'm tired of being the strong one. I'm tired of being the super independent one. I'm tired of always having my shit on point. And what I'm getting is, for collective, you're about to receive either a major payout, or you're about to get a significant other that comes into your life that really changes the game for you, that really changes your perspective and your idea when it comes to love and when it comes to relationships that are reciprocal. I feel like some of you, excuse me, go outside. I feel like for some of you, it is. Because I'm getting Jordan Sparks in my head. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Yeah, for some of you, that's what love feels like. So you're just like, what is healthy really? What is healthy love? What is that? You know? Like, okay, so let's see. Yeah, Spirit is saying for you to trust. Trust in the divine, trust in the guidance that you're receiving, trust in your spirit guides, the messages that they're passing along to you. Trust that everything's going to be working out in your favor. We also have forgiveness here too. For some of you, this is what you're needing to work on, really trusting your own inner wisdom, inner guidance, you know, especially if you've made kind of questionable decisions, you know, about relationships or people that you have in your life. You know, Spirit is saying, it's okay, you know, things were meant to happen in that way. And a huge part of the lessons that you've been learning with people, most especially, is learning about forgiveness, learning about putting yourself first, learning about what you will and will not tolerate. And yeah, heavily, in order for you to really kind of release this block in your life, especially in regards to love and relationships. It doesn't have to even be romantic. It could just be platonic. You know, for some of you, you've been so independent. It's hard for you to make friends. It's hard for you to reach out to people and say, hey, I need help, or hey, I would like company. Yeah, for some of you, this is a big lesson on forgiveness, but I get that you're in recovery mode. I feel like a lot of you are learning to release and let go and surrender to what is. Especially if you've had those kind of disappointments about the past. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I acknowledge the speech is not going to be good today, guys. I'm so sorry. I just got off of work and I'm over here like, please, let's work. Spirit called me to sit down, so we're here, okay? We're present. However, the speech may not be excellent, you know. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, yeah, I feel like some of you too, you're putting this wall, you have this like brick wall. You may have like 3 layers of brick wall to be like, take that, love. Like, you're gonna have to battle it out just to get past these guards and these defenses. You're gonna have to bob and weave. You're gonna have to work extra hard to prove yourself because you say so, right? Because this is what your past experiences, any kind of trauma that you've experienced has really taught you to put yourself first and really kind of shut out the world until you can regroup and heal and do better. Okay, so let's say, because you've dealt with a lot of adversity, a lot of challenges. You've dealt with the struggle love. You've dealt with people that lied, that cheated, that, emotionally abused, financially abused, whatever the case is. But guys, I get that the tide is turning, right? I get that there is major change coming in for you guys. For some of you, you're going to be on this path of, this is what I need to heal and this is what I'm going through. And that's why forgiveness is coming up at the forefront. And that's what you're really needing to focus on, trusting yourself, regaining that and building that trust within yourself and forgiving others, letting them move on, letting them do their own thing, because you've learned your lesson, or you're learning your lesson, right? And for others, I definitely get that this is like recovery mode for you. This is, I'm getting my strength back. I'm calling back my power. I'm doing better. I'm leveling up in life. Why? Because I say so. Why? Because I decide. Why? Because I give myself permission. This is what's happening for some of you, and this is super exciting. I know some of you all are like, it's been a journey, and I'm over here like, bitch, I know, bitch, bet, like, we know. Okay, but let's see, what else does Spirit have to say? Exactly. Why? Because I gotta put me first. That's exactly what I heard. Health, right? You're putting your health at the forefront. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. For some of you, you're getting more active. For some of you, you're recognizing, you know what? I need to incorporate more meditation. I need to incorporate yoga in my life. I need to incorporate this time, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, whatever. Even if it's 15 minutes just for you so that you can regroup, recharge, and reset. You're putting your health at the forefront, because you're realizing that it's so important to have people in your life that are good for your mental health, that understand you, that respect boundaries. I get like, Spirit's over here like trilling over here. And a lot of it is just, I get Spirit to being proud of you for making these changes. And you guys, like, if you ever hear me, I got the dogs barking. If you ever hear me kind of rapid fire speaking, a lot of that is just channeling. The frequency of what Spirit communicates is much faster than, everybody else. So it's kind of like, excuse me if I was speaking a little fast, but they're excited. The energy is vibed. It's hype. I feel like I definitely get spirit guides, ancestors around you that are very proud of you. They're very proud of you putting your foot down. That are very proud of you for setting boundaries, that are very proud of you for making certain significant changes in your life. And I get significant. This is not like, oh, I stopped shopping at this place. No, it's like we're getting a wrangle on, any kind of addictions, any kind of vices, any kind of, bad influences. I'm getting, if there's like shopping addictions, if there's, constantly on the phone doom scrolling, if there's a multitude of things, guys, a multitude of things. Spirit's just saying you're recognizing what's healthy in your life and what's not, and what needs to be cut out. And a lot of it too is Spirit saying you're not going to be seeing any results unless you're disciplined, right? It's like, it's not enough just to show up. You got to be consistent. You got to show up every single day, most especially on the days when you don't feel like it, most especially on the days that you're just like, oh, can I not? No, show up for yourself, because you need to make, Spirit is saying there's something about needing to make a commitment or a promise to yourself. I don't know if collective, you've made a promise to yourself, and Spirit is saying it's time to really pay up and keep your promises to yourself. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Okay. But yeah, Spirit is saying be disciplined. You can do it. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And a lot of that is just mind over matter, mind over body, really. Because a lot of times your body might be like, oh, I can't, oh, I don't want to. And your mind's just like, no, we need to, let's go. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what else. Yeah, acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. You can't go back and rewrite history, right? But you can rewrite your narrative today, right? Like if you have certain regrets of like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, I didn't realize, it's okay. Pause. Like put a little pause on that overthinking, that self-sabotage. Spirit's saying it's okay. You know, leave the past where it is. What are you going to do today about it? What are you going to do tomorrow about it? Like, let's focus in on that. Your future plans, right? Especially if you've had some kind of failures, especially if you've made mistakes along the way. That is okay. It's okay to make mistakes. I feel like some of you can be, I don't want to say like perfectionists, but I get the sense that either you had like difficult relationships with parents, or you had a very like, how do I say this? It's the fact that growing up, your inner voice became very critical, like self-critical. You're very self-critical. And there's something about you making some kind of mistake, some kind of flaw, that like, it's as simple as like, oh, I spilled my water. It's like the end of the world. It's like, oh my God, I'm such a fucking this, that, and the other thing. It's just water and it just spilled and you're okay. And we could just wipe this up and get more water. Like there's something like that you need to be a little bit more gentle with yourself, because the criticism is on 1000 and needs to be taken down a few notches, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, it's an opportunity for you to learn what not to do and how to do things better. Not like we're gonna bash ourselves until we feel like shit and then we're like, you know, it's like this imposter syndrome of like, I can't do it, I'm not meant for it, I'm moving on. No, it's like, it's like, get back on that bike and show it what's what. All right, let's see, what else? Yeah, doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. That's what I'm talking about. You doubt yourself too much. And Spirit is like, it's time to balance this out. It's time to balance out your thoughts. It's time to balance out your actions. Look at your life and what you're giving, right? And some of you are in denial. Some of you are like, nah, I'm good. Like we can move past this message. But in reality, you're holding yourself back. And for some of you, I'm sorry, I got like a little itch. For some of you, yeah, you know what? I have an itch on my heels and it's literally like you need to take action. It's like you're holding yourself still. You need to take action. And for some of you, it's all about like looking at your life in ways that you can balance it out better. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not asking for perfection. We're asking for improvement. And I feel like if you're not making moves to improve, to better yourself, then how can you expect other people that you're attracted in your life to be on that same vibe, right? Align with who you want to be, align with where you want to get to, and let people meet you there. You know what I'm saying, right? Okay. Yeah, and also with this card of I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. I do so without judgment about myself. I do so without judgment about how other people's journey looks like, right? It's kind of, they're showing me in my head, because I just drove by a park this morning coming home, and it's so funny too because it's a park that is very busy, especially in the morning, and you see all kinds of people walking, running, riding bikes, skateboarding, whatever you know what I mean, whatever their style is, whatever their flavor is. And you know what too, like, you have to applaud every single person that gets up and is committed to go work out and go do something for their self, for their health, right? It doesn't matter if they're the most fit person there, they're all jacked up and like super cut up and like they look really good, or there's someone that's just like slow paced, but like they're still there, they're still showing up. And I just feel like you can't judge other people by their journey or where they're at, right? It's like, take a look at yourself if you're placing that judgment on like, oh, they shouldn't be there, they're too big, or what are they doing running, like they should be off lifting weights. Like, focus on you, right? Focus on you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, indecision. And some of you were just kind of flip-flopping back and forth. And Spirit's like, we need to address that. Why are you so indecisive right now? Why are you feeling lost? Like, let's take a deep dive into that, right? All right. Let's see what's going on for my collective, because I just feel like Spirit's in a roasting session, and I'm sorry that I'm unfortunately going to have to deliver it. Okay. So let's see what's going on for my beautiful collective. Yeah, see the moon. We're addressing your fears. We're addressing the things that you keep to yourself, right? The hidden emotions, this is like you up late at night crying because you feel lonely. This is I feel disappointed in myself because I haven't gotten to XYZ point. You know, I feel like a failure because I haven't hit this pinnacle where other people are hitting these mile marks and I'm still left behind. There's something to that. There's something about feeling left behind, feeling not good enough, feeling rejected, feeling, you know, there's these fears that really kind of lie beneath the surface. And for some of you, you may be in denial of it, but for others, it's like, yeah, no, we're addressing this right now. We're hashing this out right here, right now. Like, yes. And I'm telling you, look at this judgment. Oh, wrapped up in that blanket. Like, I don't wanna. Yeah, you really gotta. And some of you are just too stuck in your comfort zones, right? Like, it's okay to baby yourself a little bit, you know, be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, but also get outside of your comfort zones, because you're gonna have to be a little bit uncomfortable to go after and get what it is that you want and what you deserve, right? For some of you, it's asking for what you want and what you deserve, right? Like, if this is career-wise and you're too afraid to be putting your name out there, like, oh, support me, do it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You know? It's like that. Yes, I'm telling you. 7 of Swords, they came out in reverse. I'm gonna take it as reverse. I feel like some of you avoid, some of you self-sabotage, some of you lie to yourselves, and some of it too, it could be other people that put you down, and in turn you're believing it. Yeah, a Judgment card. Do you hear the calling to be great? Do you hear the calling to change and do better for yourself? Because I'm getting that this is about self. This is not about making anybody else proud. This is about making you proud. This is about improving your life and feeling good about where you're at right here, right now. Okay, let's see what else, Spirit. What else? Oh my God. Yeah, look at this. 5 of Cups, living in regret, sadness, like disappointment, depression. Like, some of you really have been dealing with a lot of cloudy days. But the beautiful thing about this card of 5 of Cups, there's still hope, right? There's still 2 cups here, waiting to be accepted, waiting to be noticed, right? You're so stuck on the past of what didn't work out, the rejections, the failures, the things that, you know, really brought you down, but there's still hope. And I also see God's promise. I also see a promise for better days, a promise for new things to come in. Yeah, look at this. Why? Because we got the motherfucking Magician and the Queen of Swords. I highly get some of you really calling back your energy and really stepping into a very powerful time in your life. A very powerful time in your life. And I also get to the shady shit that other people have done. Things are going to be revealed to you. Whereas you may have trusted the wrong people. You may have put your faith in the wrong people. You may have really given a lot of your time, energy, love, affection, whatever, resources, whatever it is, to people who didn't deserve it. And that's being brought to light so that you can make better decisions moving forward in your power. Right? And that's okay. It's okay. We all have our rainy days. We all have our moments of feeling disrespected, feeling disregarded, feeling, you know, like shit. but it's gonna be okay. You know, I feel like Spirit wants you to have that moment of feeling those emotions and being able to process it and be like, okay, well, what's next? What's next for me? God, show me how it can be better. God, show me how I can be great. Like, what's the next step? I just get that some of you are gonna get out of this almost like pity party. But for some of you, I really get it's depression, it's sadness, it's like feeling overwhelmed, feeling, you know, in despair. Sometimes that 5 of Cups really feels like that, like there's no changes. But I really get this is a moment of vulnerability for yourself to really bare your soul and really like be seen, be heard. And I feel like Spirit hears you. Spirit hears your call. Spirit hears your pleas, your prayers. Yeah, especially if you're over here like praying and kind of whispering, putting it out to the wind, you know, putting it out into the universe. Spirit's just like, we got you. And also, definitely call back your power, call back your energy from time, places, people, environments. Like, yeah, some of you already know. We got the High Priestess. We have someone who's very intuitive. Some of you can be witchy. Some of you can be, you know, psychics even. But I get this wisdom, this inner knowing. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to make moves in silence. It's time for you to live your life for yourself. And I get heavily this 2 of Pentacles of balance. You're gonna have choices. You're gonna have options. It could be an option battle between the two, right? It's so funny because they just put Battle of the Bands and I'm like, okay, whatever that means. But yeah, it's like you're battling it out. Yeah, 10 of Swords, something's over and done. And I feel like for some of you, it's really recognizing, okay, this is over and done with in my life. How do I move forward from this? Yeah, we've got the Hanged Man. Yeah, some of you really have held on tightly to this, held on to the pain, held on to the rejection, held on to, you know, that rainy day, put yourself on pause with this Hanged Man energy and the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are recognizing that it's hurting you more to hold on to this narrative, hurting you more to hold on to this pain, this betrayal, than it is to let go. Because once you're able to really let go, you free yourself to allow new and better and improved to come into your life. And you recognizing, you know what, this wasn't it, right? I feel like you've been waiting, right? And it could have just been a big flop, big failure, you know? Could have been with a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Could have just been with someone very manipulative, kind of in and out of your life, or using a lot of sexual energy to get into, you know, to get into you. Wow. For some of you, that's gonna resonate. But yeah, I just get that things are changing. They keep saying things are changing. You are in recovery mode, Spirit's saying. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else from my beautiful collective from this deck? Yeah. Telling you, Page of Wands. Yeah, some of you are really going to see the truth. Some of you are going to take action, inspired action. Yeah. See, look at this, the 9 of Wands. You see the truth for what it is, and you're still moving. You're still standing strong. People were not able to break you. This is someone that tried to really break you down, saw how strong and powerful you were or are, right? And they really tried to take advantage of you. They really tried to harm you. And Spirit's just like, not mine. No, not mine. Yeah, and some of you, I'm telling you, you've mastered this lesson. 8 of Pentacles here. You've mastered this lesson of pain, rejection. There's something about growth here. Like, you're really slow and steady. You're going to be moving forward. You're growing. I get you. Some of you are really going to be tapping more into your intuition and really listening. You're gaining some kind of wisdom from recognizing that rushing things isn't it. Yeah. I also get to some of you are really becoming aware of insecurities and ways that you've been holding yourself back, and in ways that you need to move forward. And here we've got the Star. As above, so below. So within, so without. Like, you are changing, you are healing, you're growing. This is beautiful energy. Spirit has this healing energy here and available for you. And I get, look at Temperance. Look at Temperance. It's so funny too, because the star, look at this King of Cups and Temperance. I feel like I've said this in past readings, but I remember when I was a little girl, my mom would always make her coffee in the morning, right? And at that time, we had a little set of like these glass, like brown cups and plates and, you know, like dinnerware. And I'd always want like a little café con leche. I'd always want a little taste of what she had. And she'd be like, well, little kids can't have coffee. But you'd be seeing her in the sink with her own mug and another mug, just going back and forth, cooling it off so that I could have a little bit. And she would pour it into this little glass cup for me and be like, okay, here you go. And I remember always like rushing her, like, when's it gonna be ready? When's it gonna be ready? Because I wanted it. And she's like, it's too hot. It's not ready yet. And that's what Spirit is saying. Like, you're not ready yet. This healing has to take place, right? You feeling better about yourself, you feeling good about yourself, you feeling worthy, you feeling deserving, you really tapping in, trusting your intuition. There's things that you have to heal and let go of in order to allow new things in your life. And that's where Temperance steps in. And also, I feel like that's where your guardian angels step in. They're stepping in because this is your time of recovery. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I'm gonna pull from 2 oracle decks, and then we're gonna clear this reading out. And of course, like and subscribe. Comment down below if this reading is resonating with you already, if you're gaining some kind of wisdom, knowledge, whatever it is from this reading. Look at that, Queen of Wands and Justice splitting the deck. I love it so much. You're really going to be gaining your confidence back. And I also get too, there is no need to do any kind of like revenge or baneful magic or anything like that, because I get that the people who really messed up in your life, they're going to be receiving that karma. You're going to bear witness to that karma too. You really are. But first off, focus on you. Because I get this energy of like, this is about you. This is about you. This is not about no past person. This is about no failures, no mistakes. This is about you. This is about you. Okay. Let's tap into the oracle decks. This is from Saltwater Heals. This is from Missy. She's got her Midnight Hour oracle deck and her C'est La Vie deck. I kind of just combined these two together. Love these decks. I also was using the Soul's Journey oracle deck, the Intuit oracle deck, and the Sasabito, oh my god, I cannot with this tarot deck. I love it. It's one of my fall decks. It's amazing. Okay, so let's tap into the oracle decks. Let's see what messages my collective needs to know for their highest and greatest good, please and thank you. I mean, a new door opens. A new door opens, guys. What is this? What is this? I pray tell. Yeah, what is that? A rainbow? God's promise? What is it? Oh my god, solitude. Yeah, in solitude, you're really going to be finding yourself. You're really doing your healing work in solitude. And I get too, it's like you've been put aside for safekeeping, right? There's an open road here. We have open road, a new doors open. Look at this. Answered prayers right underneath. Answered prayers, a new door opens, open road. Some of you could be needing to do a road opener, but some of you genuinely, like, there's significant changes. I feel it like deep within my bones and my soul. Like, I just feel that there's going to be some significant change that happens in your life that you're like, yeah, I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for that change because, yeah. Good luck. Yeah, we have good luck coming your way. Ascending higher. Look at this. Fog, hidden, mystery, confusion. Yeah. And then lightning strikes. It's lightning, sudden, unexpected, an announcement. Yeah. It's like that. You're kind of in the dark. You're kind of just focusing in on yourself. You're kind of just like, doo-doo-doo. And then the next thing you know, new door opens. I get multiple options. I really do. For some of you, and this is like an answered prayer, like Spirit's heard you, right? They're like, I got you, right? I got you. I understand. I got you. Because you're like saying this prayer, you're saying this over and over again, and Spirit's just like, oh my God, did she not hear me? We got you. We heard you. Okay. It's okay. We got you. And you're over here like, when's it happening? When is it happening? Right now? Right now? Am I ready? Is it coming? Oh my God. Like, I just get you really being confused or like in your fears or kind of just like, oh my God. Spirit's like, can you just chill out? Can you just enjoy? Can you just listen? I get the sense too, because they just put me on like a roller coaster. And as a little kid, I loved roller coasters, and it's kind of just that anticipation of like when you're on a roller coaster and then you're going up and you're like, holy shit, how much higher are we going? This is high enough. Like we're good. This is high enough. Can we drop right now? And then it's that like it's like slowly inching up, and then you have that hesitation, and then it drops. And I just get that it's like that. It's like that. Like, you just don't know when it's coming. You can't really anticipate when it's coming unless you're really like trying to look ahead. But I get Spirit saying, no, this is done for a reason, on purpose. I love how they said it like that too. This is done for a reason, on purpose. A lot of this I get to, it's because you could self-sabotage. You could fuck this up. And Spirit's just like, we don't want you to fuck this up. However, like, it's on its way. Like, we're not giving you the tracking. We're not giving you the arrival date. We're not giving you shipping information. Like, you get it when you get it, okay? Like, we're doing our best over here. Spirit's over here like, we're not fucking Amazon. We're not FedEx. Like, this is spirit.com, okay? Like, I love it. Yeah, we've got umbrella here. Protection, shelter, hidden. Again with the hidden. This could be too someone hidden in plain sight, right? Like, Spirit is so funny. Spirit is so funny. Yeah, for some of you, need to take a spiritual bath, heal, cleanse, do a ritual for yourself. But yeah, Spirit's been putting you on hold, on pause for safekeeping. But I get too that if this is someone coming into your life, this is someone that's been hidden in plain sight. This could be someone that's around you, works around you, your friends know them, or like there's something, it's like they're adjacent to you. It's like here's your world, your sphere of your world, and they're adjacent, they're nearby. You may know of this person, you may know their name, you may not, but I get the sense of like, there's someone around you that Spirit's just like, oh yeah, they're there. They've been there the whole time. We just haven't revealed them to you because there's work for you to do. And if we bring this person in, it's too soon, it's too early. Like, things have to play out the way that they need to. And a lot of that too, we have free will, right? We can choose to heal, we could choose not to. We could choose to stay stuck in the same cycle over and over and over and over again. So that's where divine timing comes into play, right? We can have, that's why when they say temperance, right? It's like, yeah, be patient because things are working out the way that they need to. Not in your timing, not in anybody else's timing. It's the way that they need to, because we both have to show up, right? If this is you and another person, you both have to show up and do the healing work and show up at the same time to be able to receive one another, because otherwise you're not going to be a vibrational match. Okay. Goodness. Oh yeah, and a lot of you've really dealt with poison. You've dealt with people that were very toxic, very how do we put it? They could be very tempting, right? But are they necessarily good for you? Probably not. We have travel that's coming up. You can meet someone while you're traveling, or there could be a lot of travel, there could be a lot of adventure. Maybe some of you need to make significant moves and changes in order to meet this person. And look, I love it so much. We have the skull. We have a few cards that came out. I'm gonna pull them out for you guys. We got the skull, death, rebirth, transformation, friendship. For some of you, you are friends, soulmate. For others, there is going to be some kind of friendship, a kinship, a connection. Yeah, that really comes in and sparks this new beginning. And we have endings here. I'm telling you, the skull, death, rebirth, transformation, divine feminine. You have endings. This is a calm before the storm. You have endings happening. Yeah. Release. I get too, if we're thinking about volcanoes, this is like when something erupts. It's going to happen sudden, unexpected, and it's a release. Whether this is a release of anger, release of passion, release of whatever emotions, but there's going to be a release here. Anyways, we're not gonna go there. But some of you already like read what came across my mind, a release in a certain sexual way. But yeah, guys, and for some of you, you are letting go of like a situationship, a friendship, a whatever ship. Like some of you are just recognizing you deserve better. So let what comes come, and let what goes go. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we're going to close out this reading with these oracle decks. This is the Chosen Ones 144 from 𝕭𝖆 the High Priestess. And oh my gosh, I cannot remember what this other oracle deck is. I won it in a giveaway, and there's no name on it, unfortunately. But let's see what messages Spirit has. Yeah, excuses are keeping you stagnant. I also get too, there could be like, when they say third person, I'm not getting like this being a third party relationship, right? I'm getting that there could be someone that like gets in your head and sabotages you in a way, right? This could be someone that sees that you're going to be doing better, and they want to distract you. They want to get in your way. They want to block this new beginning from happening. They could be presenting psychic attacks. They could be, you know, lighting candles, doing their thing. And this is really like, in a way, keeping you stagnant, right? You're making excuses. You're unmotivated. Yeah. Very interesting that this is coming out. Things are happening quickly. You know, things are going to be changing very, very quickly. So if there's someone over here that's trying to mess with you and mess with your health, mess with your mental, mess with your progress, right? I feel like Spirit's saying that they're going to be dealing with them. Also, you need to keep focused on you and not on other people and their opinions, right? Stop trying to seek validation and approval from other people. They don't, like, who gives a fuck, right? That's exactly what they just said. Like, who gives a flying fuck about what they think? Whether this is parent, friend, relative, whomever, like, who the fuck cares? If it's in concern with your happiness and the direction that you're going, that's between you and you. Because I just got that song, it's just me, myself, and I, solo ride until I die, because I got me for life. Woo. Alright, yeah, we have ancestors pleased, a new career path. For some of you, this is going to happen very quickly, where one door closes in regards to a career path, and you have a whole brand new beginning within career, and you're about to be making a shit ton of money. Let's see. Any other messages from my beautiful collective? But the ancestors are going to be pleased when you move on from a certain career path, something that's stressing you out heavily. It's just not really meant for you, right? I feel like some of you are settling in more ways than one. Some of you could be settling in your friendships and your relationships and your career. You could be settling in all these different kinds of, you know, ways. And that's where Spirit's just like, yeah. Your excuses are keeping you stagnant because you keep trying to keep other people in your life that, like, we're telling you, hey, it's time to let these people go. It's time to move on from this environment, this career path. It could be time for you to move. It could be time to make moves, and you're over here making excuses as to, oh, I don't know, I'm not ready. Yeah. Drop the facade. Drop it. Drop the mask, right? Because you already know that these people shouldn't be in your life. You already know that maybe you shouldn't be in this environment or living where you're living or in this certain career field. Like, you know that you'd be happier doing other things, right? Yeah, honor your boundaries 100%, especially when it comes to dealing with other people. And look, they don't care, move on, right? This could be too someone that you're holding on to, collective, that, you know, could be pressing buttons, or they genuinely just don't give a fuck, right? They could just, you could be waiting on someone like, I'm waiting, and they're not coming. They don't care, move on. It's time for you to really honor yourself. Yeah. You rank highly in the spiritual world. And I feel like collective, some of you have really like lost that. You've lost sight of that. Yeah. It's time to shine. Like, what are you doing? Dimming your light over here, begging for validation or attention, or begging for someone to love you, or waiting for someone. It's like, bitch, you better be waiting for yourself. You better be waiting for, like, yeah, it's time to shine. Spirit's giving you the green light. Like, we're gonna be moving on people from your life. They're being so real on this too. Like, honor your boundaries, and they don't care, move on. Yeah, for some of them, they could have double genitals. You know what? Third party came up. This could be someone too that's making you an option. If there's someone in the collective that's being made an option, it's like, please do yourself the favor and move the fuck on. Yeah. Earth angel healer, especially if you're here to heal others, you're here to help others on their journey. It's like, please understand that some people are just temporary. They're passing through, right? For some of you, it could be a tarot reader. For some of you, you may need a reading yourself. Yeah, we've got royalty too. There also could be, with the tarot reader, there also could be third party like influences that are getting tarot readings done on you, right? Because they're nosy. For some of them, it's because they're waiting because they know you rank highly in the spiritual. They're trying to do spiritual attacks. That's what that is. People that try to get information on you to try to attack you. Why? Because you have goddess energy. Why? Because your third eye is awakening. And why? Because the ancestors are pissed as fuck that they're over here being nosy and stunting your growth, trying to block your blessings. Yeah, royalty. Yeah, the only constant is change. I'm telling you guys, there's significant changes happening. Yeah, this is your rebirth. This is your rebirth, collective, and this is where I leave you. Rebirth, and the only constant is change. All right. I don't know, guys. This is hopefully going to be enlightening for some of you, of recognizing, okay, I need to stop making excuses for myself. I need to actually let people go because I know that they're no good and I'm not someone's option. And you know what I mean? Like, and that shit's okay. It's okay to move on. They're not going to be the only person that's available to you. Like, Spirit's just like, why are you downgrading? Why are you settling? Don't fucking settle. The fuck? Rebirth. Shit. All right, guys, if you'd like to book your own personal reading, you're more than welcome to. My website is down below in the description box. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Bye.